Check this out.
So we're at Healing Hoofbeats. We're in Bethlehem, Connecticut, and these are a couple of our horses over here. Next to Evie is Teddy, and then all the way on the end is Callie. And Evie and Callie came together last year, and Teddy is a once wild Mustang from somewhere in Nevada.
Wow.
Yeah.
But obviously these aren't your typical horses, right?
So they actually are.
Oh.
The wonderful thing about equine assisted therapy is that we really utilize the horse's natural instincts and their everyday interactions as part of the therapy.
Okay.
So because horses maintain a lot of their wild instincts, because you know they don't live in our homes like our dogs do.
Yeah.
They still maintain all of that ability to really respond. They read energy immensely well.
Okay.
Because they had to survive. Part of what we do in therapy is really begin to understand our energy. I may not be able to read your energy,
but Evie can.
But Evie can. And so I work with Evie to kind of figure that out and then work with the client to say, hey, what's going on? Can you tell me about that?
Yeah.
You know, clients aren't with us as long as they are in traditional therapy because it's so experiential and it's so relational. So they're really working through their stuff in the moment with the horses. We can see the growth, we can see the changes. You know, now we really see them be able to accomplish what they want here while they're with us and in a much shorter amount of time. Listening to them chew is very rhythmic and it's very regulating for clients.
Yeah, I get it. It's like ASMR, but for horses.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you hear it? Oh, you're saying hi. Oh, look at you. Just a good head scratch. So people can interact with the goats too.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yep. Yeah. Everybody that's on the farm is a part of therapy. You know, and so we have found that this model of therapy works really well for people who may have felt like they've failed out of other kinds of therapy, nothing's worked for them before.
Got it.
I had a young girl who had a lot of stuff going on, one of which was she would harm herself, so she would cut a lot. And all other providers in her life, whenever she said she was feeling upset, would just send her right to the hospital. And when she came to see me and we started with the horses, she was really great at masking what she was feeling. And so she would say, I'm fine, nothing's wrong. And when she would say that, the horse that we were working with started racing around. And so it gave me the opportunity to say, I wonder if you really are feeling fine, you know, because this horse wouldn't be racing around if you felt cool, calm, and collected, you know. And so it really, and that was the first time she ever opened up about anything. And it gave her that safe place. And we were able to work through all of that. You know, from that point forward, she felt safe to open up and to really talk about what was going on. But it was because she could see what was going on internally because the horse was exhibiting it externally. So as soon as she started opening up about her story, the horse stopped running and actually came into us. And so she joined our discussion, which allowed the client to know, like, I have people, right? Like I have a support network. The animals don't care what it is that you talk about. They don't care that it might be ugly. They don't care that it might be really hard to talk about it. You know, as long as we are honest and congruent, the animals will stay right by your side when you're telling your story.